Oh, look, you managed to catch a bit of me just doing my little boobity butt bups there. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this angelic, generic wonderland that definitely isn't my really chaotic and messy bedroom with a sheet hanging from the ceiling. I hope you've all been having a lovely time in your little Telegram world. And welcome to this. I'm the Undercover Hippy. I'm going to play some music for you. So without further ado, I'm going to play something. So I think we're going to start with a special request. This is a request from Ken. It's one of my really old songs. I haven't played it in a long time, so bear with me if I forget it halfway through. I wrote this song during the beginning of the Iraq War, when George Bush was in his primacy. It's called Blood is Thicker Than Oil. Every time I watch the news these days, I see the same old leaders trying to lead us into wars with propaganda that they feed us. As the unelected president of the United States of General Motors plans his next move aimed to help his business partners meet their quotas, and I watch the world just step aside, waiting for their piece of the American pie. Yeah, and as black as his Bush's butt and calculates his cut, NBC does its best to stir your patriotic feelings up. And as the people we're protecting, they pile up in the soil, I tell you this, my friends, blood is thicker than yeah, well, people, they try to tell me the ends justify the means. Well, I guess these people haven't ever listened to the screams. And there's clearly many questions that I really can't ignore. Like, is it a just war? Or is it just a war? State of emergency, national security, fear of an enemy that you can't see, saving my liberty, that's what they're telling me. Make more space in the military cemetery. Troops in Afghanistan, wiping out the Taliban. They had other plans, moved to Pakistan, overseas enterprise, dollar signs in their eyes. Yesterday's allies were soon to be enemies. Well, we went on and they're looking for the WMD. Instead, we found a country that was practically empty, except for one commodity, of which they had plenty, enough to power Bush's fleet of cars for the next century. Yeah, and I watch the world just step aside, waiting for their piece of the American pie. Yeah, and as black as his bush's butt and calculates his cut. NBC does its best to stir your patriotic feelings up. And as the people we're protecting, they pile up in the soil. I tell you this, my friends, blood is thicker than oil. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, look, we're getting some comments on the go. Let me just get that on my screen over here so I can see your lovely comments going past. Oh, there we go, look. Hello, everyone. All right. So I thought I'd, start with a really cheery one like that, just to draw you in, get you with some happy, happy vibes. And now let's play something a bit more cheerful. Cheerful? I don't really have any cheerful ones. All right, let's play So Undercover. This is also a request to Ken. Something tells me this is just a gig for Ken that he's wangled so that he can hear me play these two songs. Okay, so this one is called So Undercover. This is a song about the lives that we hide from our fellow human beings. It goes like this. Again, I'd be amazed if I can play it all the way through. But maybe I can. Young Dave fights crime for a living, never being thanked for the time that he's given. But he dons his uniform at the crack of dawn and counts the time. No, there we go. And counts the days down to Friday. He's... Start again. Young Dave fights crime for a living, never being thanked for the time that he's given. But he dons his uniform at the crack of dawn and counts the days down to Friday. Dave is an undercover raver, cheesy quaver, whistles white gloves and wild behaviour. During the week he's a man of the law, come the weekend he's a demon on the dance floor. Most happy when he's busting moves, he never really got up on busting the youth. He never really felt like he got to choose, and now he's got too much to lose. How many lives do we hide to get by? How many little lies do we try to justify? Before we wonder why we even try to fool them all, when you know that all along it's just a lie. Well, Barry was a barrister born and bred, 25 years of corporate law stored in his head. Cut straight to the chase, poker face, no silly business please, I got no time to waste. At least that was until Barry would go to bed. See, Barry always slept in a waterbed, wearing a man-sized nappy that he always wet, with a woman that he paid by the week to breastfeed him while she read aloud from the Law Gazette. But the fact is we've all got a little bit of Barry in us, all got a dirty little secret that we carry in us. And maybe it's alright to hide if it'll add a little spice to life. So tell me, how many lives do you hide to get by? How many little lies do you try to justify? Before you wonder why you even try to fool them all, when you know that all along it's just a lie. Big Mike works on a building site, used to wolf whistle every girl in sight and let the sun decide the words he'd say. Then one night, must have been his drink or spite, suddenly his mind is alight and he understands the world in ways he can't convey. Now he's an undercover hippie but a brickie by day, has to pull a sickie cause he just can't say that he needs time off for his chakra healing workshop. So instead he has to practice piano, page-free tits and PG tips and extra mushy peas with his cheesy chips, doing his best to deceive these kids. But does anybody there even give two shits, or are they too busy trying to blend in, everybody in his own way pretending the big secret we're all defending? How many lies do you hide to get by? How many little lies do you try to justify? Before you wonder why you even try to fool them all, when you know that all along it's just a lie. How many lies do you hide? Whoa, you try to fool them all, when you know that all along is just a lie. There we go. Oh, blimey, got there. Hang on. Why are you not applauding? What's wrong with you guys? Oh, there we go. Thank you, everyone. Thanks so much. Thank you. Yeah, really good. No, really, that's enough. Enough. Come on. Okay, thank you. Yeah, blah. Hope you liked that one. That one was so undercover. What's next? What is next? I don't know. I think I'm going to play a song called Life's Good. Now, I wrote this song sitting on a beach in India, and I was thinking to myself, life's good. And then I thought, hang on a minute, isn't that the copyrighted brand slogan of LG Electronics? And I realized that it was. And then I thought, yeah, but fuck LG Electronics, this is the real thing. And then I thought, hang on, isn't that the copyrighted brand slogan of Coca-Cola? And I realized that it was. And that sent me down this rabbit hole of trying to think of positive life-affirming things that I could say about myself and my situation that weren't already copyrighted by major corporations to sell me shit that I didn't really need. So I got on the restaurant Wi-Fi, and I got my notepad out, and I started writing down as many copyrighted brand slogans and advertising campaign slogans as I could. And then I mashed them all together into one positive life-affirming song. And this is it, called Life's Good, copyright. So just to give you a little idea of what's going on in this song, because otherwise it doesn't show how clever I am. The first verse is, life's good, LG. I'm loving it, McDonald's. Living it to the max, Pepsi Max. Despite the threat of bomb attacks and monetary collapse. And yes, perhaps I am naive, but I believe, Sony, in what I do, because the world we make believe, also Sony, could be the world where dreams come true, Disney. So let's just do it, Nike, because we're worth it, L'Oreal. Be inspired, Dell, to start again. Because the world was only written with some paper and a pen, and not everything in black and white makes sense. Guinness, my friends, so challenge everything. EA Sports, follow your own rules. Audi, till the end, because life's good. LG, and I mean the real thing, Coca-Cola. There you go. Yeah, you can give me applause for that. You're right, but you don't have to. Okay, so this is the song. By the way, the second and third verse both are the same kind of thing, and if you can spot the slogans in that, then you've watched far too much television, and you need to get outside more. Life's good, I'm loving it, living it to the max. Despite the threat of bomb attacks and monetary collapse. And yes, perhaps I am naive, but I believe in what I do. Cause the world we make believe could be the world where dreams come true. So let's just do it, cause we're worth it. Be inspired to start again. Cause the rules were only written with some paper and a pen. And not everything in black and white makes sense, my friend. So challenge everything, follow your own rules until the end. Cause life's good, and I mean the real thing. Not that bullshit superficial image that you're given on your TV screen. Life's good, and I mean the real thing. Not that bullshit superficial image that you're given on your TV screen. Life's good. There are some things in life that money can't buy, some truth from which you can't hide. So obey your thirst for knowledge and expand your mind. Change your world and realign, cause understanding comes with time. And mankind needs to find a brand new paradigm before the world gets wrecked. But don't get upset, learn to treat it with respect, cause it's without a doubt the best a man can get. And yes, I know that we've a way to go just yet, but impossible is nothing when there's nothing to regret, and life's good. And I mean the real thing, not that bullshit superficial image that you're given on your TV screen. Life's good, and I mean the real thing, not that bullshit superficial image that you're given on your TV screen. Life's good. We need a world where people matter more than profit. You want it, you get it, you got it, but tell me where's the product that can reach out and touch someone? Become the choice of a new generation of people willing to give up making a killing by selling and start considering whether or not it's really intelligent to go chasing after money while the world decays. So live like you mean it today, 'cause life's good, and I mean the real thing, not that bullshit superficial image that you're given on your TV screen. Life's good, and I mean the real thing, not that bullshit superficial image that you're given on your TV screen. Life's good. Life's good. Life's good. Life's good. Life's good. Thank you, especially you. Oh, cheers, guys. Did you like that? Hope you liked that. So yeah, life's good, isn't it? Generally, mostly, except when it's not. I think I'm going to do... This is a song about when life's not so good, when you're feeling a bit depressed because, you know, some pandemic's come along and ruined all your plans, and you just sat in the house on your own, staring at Facebook. Well, it's kind of over now. Well, it's not over now. Sorry, I didn't say that. It's kind of, the lockdown's over in England now, so we're allowed out of our houses and we can like go and drink in pub beer gardens and have fun and stuff. So I can finally sing this song without feeling like I'm encouraging everybody to go outside during a lockdown. This one is called Hey Boy. If you find yourself scrolling on Facebook instead of connecting with real people in the real world, then this song is for you. These 20 digital hugs are only warming up my fingertips. Sticky plaster on a sinking ship. Desperation, man, I stink of it. So I force another fake smile for the camera as I sink a bit deeper into social media-induced depression. I've seen it all before, but still I never learned my lesson. Yet this image I'm projecting is so effervescent. Keep my real feelings on the inside, keep them guessing. Sometimes I wanna break down and cry. In fact, fuck it, I do break down and cry, and I don't even know why. It's like I wake up and my get up and go has got up and gone. Just as I was thinking we were getting along. Turns out I'm really not that strong. Thought I had it figured out, I must have gotten it wrong. It's like I've written all the lyrics but forgotten the song, and now I'm sat here nodding along, just singing like, hey boy, what you gonna do today, boy? Put down that screen and play, boy. The world is outside your window. Now, now, now. I said, hey boy, what you gonna do today, boy? Put down that screen and play, boy. The world is outside your window. Now, now, now. How many days is this day's gonna last? Sitting on my ass, eating ice cream Mars, watching every episode of House of Cards, just to keep my mind busy like an ounce of grass. How many days am I gonna stay alone, just sitting on my own, watching Game of Thrones, trying to find connection in my smart-ass phone, when all I really wanted was a place called home. I'm pretty certain that I don't need to take their drugs for this. All I really need's bare hugs for this. Friendly faces, wide open spaces, and a place to rest from all of this pessimism. It's a prison I find myself in, but I'm the only guard in the whole building. It's time to plan my escape, for I waste another day in this place. That's why I'm saying, hey boy, what you gonna do today, boy? Put down that screen and play, boy. The world is outside your window. Nah, nah, nah. I said, hey boy, what you gonna do today, boy? Put down that screen and play, boy. The world is outside your window. Na na na. And I know that it's not just me. In fact, I'm getting off lightly. All things considered, I'm generally winning, and I'm just having a bad week. To know that it's not just you. There's more than one shade of blue. We're all just doing our best to enjoy this mess as we struggle on through. Struggle on through. As we struggle on through. Do today, boy? Put down the screen and play, boy. The world is outside your window. Oh, hey, boy, what you gonna do today, boy? Put down the screen and play, boy. The world is outside your window. Thank you. This is exciting, isn't it? Just me sat in my bedroom on my own, pretending that I'm actually playing to a huge crowd of people. Am I playing to a huge crowd of people? How many of you are out there? How many? I don't actually know. It's a mystery. There may be a couple. I know there's a few of you because I can see a few of you in the old chat, on the old chitty chat. Right. Enough chit chat. Let's play another song. So, I'm going to play a bit of a political one for you now. This one is called Truth and Fiction. I wrote this song during the US election when Trump was running and everyone was saying, oh yeah, you know, it's just a joke, he's not going to get in, don't worry about it. And yeah, turns out I was right. He did get in. And now, thank God, he's fucked off again. So, yeah, this one's called Truth and Fiction. See these MPs on the TV talking and repeat like a scratched up CD. So many lies that their face looks seedy. So much to hide that they can't talk freely. Seems now we just simply allow that every single word that comes out of their mouth is put politely. A load of cobblers gonna house the homeless, employ the jobless. Man, you gotta be a total idiot to buy any of that shit. Even consider it. So considerate. Leave us a little bit, throw a few scraps, then call that benefit. What? I'm just saying that you can't lie, get caught, then make out you're a nice guy. Well, the cost of just living's got so high, people can't even get by. And we try, but it's still not enough. Rent just doubled and I got laid off. Caught in a struggle to make it. Caught in a struggle just to pay the debt stuff while I make the best of juggling two jobs. So why do we act like it's such a surprise? Every time we discover new lies, we just sigh and then scroll on by saying I don't know what to believe no more. When the truth becomes the fiction and the fiction is when the politicians play their games of war. We're busy watching shadows on the wall. I've given up looking up to leaders, man, they can't even feed us, let alone lead us. Nurses eating out of food banks while they excuse banks and let the market bleed us. Do you really want to feed these leeches? Do you really want to hear these speeches? Go scare some Daily Mail readers, I'm throwing in my lot with the basket weavers. Cause you lot are basket Cause you lot are basket cases, having debates over who's less racist. It's like we're living in the end of ages and I still can't tell whose mask is fakest. But that's how they keep you focused, get your attention then you don't notice. The power never rests in the hands of the voters, nah that's hocus pocus. Now I'm not saying voting's hopeless, I'm just saying that your vote gets wasted when you let yourself get sucked in by the media telling you where you can't place it. Cause let's face it, it's just basic human emotion mate, you can't fake it. So if you ever get a chance to vote for someone taking a stance, you better damn well take it. I don't know what to believe no more, when the truth becomes the fiction and the fiction is when the politicians play their games of war. We're busy watching shadows on the wall. I don't know what to believe no more, when the truth becomes the fiction and the fiction is when the politicians play their games of war. We're busy watching shadows on the wall. Does anybody out there know where the hell did our grip on reality go? It's like we're living in a TV show with a screenplay stolen from HBO, and there's an 8-year-old in the director's chair giving a major role to anybody with a grand air, preferably 2 or 3 grand hair. Effectively he doesn't give a damn or care. Why should he? The ratings are soaring. Who said politics are boring? Logs in his Google account each morning and watches the ad revenue just pouring. And anyway, he's just reporting. He knows Trump's views are all appalling, but he's not going to win, so just ignore him. Oh, hang on, this just in. He just got sworn in. I don't know what to believe no more, when the truth becomes the fiction and the fiction is when the politicians play their games of war. We're busy watching shadows on the wall. I don't know what to believe no more, when the truth becomes the fiction and the fiction is when the politicians play their games of war. We're busy watching shadows on the wall. Oh, na 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 na. Oh, na 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 na. Oh, na 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 na. Na 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 na. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right then, so how are you lot doing? Are you all right? Have you had a good little event today? So my fans who've tuned in, I don't know if you realise, but this is being brought to you by Safe Earth, which is like a crypto token based on the idea that when each transaction is made, a percentage of it goes in tax, and then 1% of that goes directly to charities, so environmental charities. And they've already given away like somewhere between 100 and 150,000 pounds, I think. So that's pretty cool, isn't it? So anyway, I think I'm going to completely change up the vibe now and play you my version of a love song. This song does contain some risque language, so cover your children's ears. This one is called Almost a Love Song. Figure it out in the end. When I look into your eyes, that's when I know that I'm alive. Which is just as well, 'cause you wouldn't want to fuck a man who died. Or maybe you would, I don't know. And even if you did, well, that's okay with me, 'cause I would never judge. Oh, my darling, you know I love you way too much for a little thing like that to put me off. And even if you did, well, that's okay. I know. And even if you went and did something crazy like eat a baby, I wouldn't care. Just as long as you were there. and you brushed your teeth before you came to bed. Oh, and I will love you even if my dinner's late. I will love you even if you double in weight. I will love you even if you shave your hair, just as long as it's the hair down there. And I will love you and I will cherish you until the day that I don't. Let's face it, maybe I won't. I'm not saying that's going to happen, I'm just saying statistically speaking 50% of marriages end in divorce according to Grazia magazine. Okay then, well I will love you and I will cherish you until the day that I die, providing we both die naked in a fire. When I'm trying to cook you breakfast in bed off my head. And I will love you even if my dinner's late. I will love you even if you double in weight. I will love you even if you shave your hair, just as long as it's the hair down there. And I will love you even if we never have sex with a transsexual hooker in an evening dress. I will love you even if you forget my name. My name's Billy, by the way. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my God, that was hard. So I was chatting with this guy the other day who was trying to learn guitar. And he was saying, oh yeah, it really hurts my fingers. It was one of my patrons, actually. It was on my Patreon, patreon.com/Undercover Hippy. And we were having a Zoom hangout. And he was saying he's started playing the guitar and his fingers really hurt. And I was like, yeah, don't worry. You know, when you're a pro like me, your fingers don't hurt anymore because you develop these calluses on your fingers. My fingers are absolutely killing me because I don't play guitar at the moment. I haven't got any gigs. I never play the guitar. That's why I keep forgetting all the lyrics to my songs. I can't remember the last time I played songs. So sore fingers. All right then. I hope you enjoyed that, even though I couldn't barely play it. Let's play something that I can play. All right, let's play Boyfriend, because no set is complete without Boyfriend. And if I don't play it, then I have fans like crying at the end, saying, why didn't you play Boyfriend? I only came because you were going to play Boyfriend. So I'm going to play Boyfriend. All right, this is a song. It's a true story. This is for all the gentlemen out there. If you're dancing with a beautiful lady in the middle of the street right at this moment, she's giving you all the good signals. Heed my words of caution. I met her on the dance floor, must have been about 3. I could tell by the way she's looking at me that she likes me. So I go and say hello. What's your name? Well, she tells me it's Flo, and I know that pretty soon we're gonna dance. Maybe later there could be some romance, and I'm thinking, oh, I might take a chance. Oh, suddenly she's holding my hand. Whoa, I'm thinking I could be her man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm figuring she might be the one. Whoa, I can feel her hand is on my bum. Yeah, and I'm thinking that maybe we could be drinking back at my place. So I put my hand to her face, trace the line of her cheek. I tell her we can stay in bed for the whole of next week. And she smiles at me, she says so evenly, you know, that'd be just fine. with me if I didn't have a boyfriend. Yeah, yeah, I could be your friend. Wow, if I didn't have a boyfriend. Yeah, yeah, but I do, so I've got to keep my hands off you. So feeling rejected, I head back to the bar. Frustrated to have got so far to get knocked back, so now I'm knocking back a jar. When suddenly I spot this hottie from afar, and the next thing I know, she's next to me, asking if I wanna do some ecstasy. My curiosity gets the best of me, cause the look that she's giving says sex to me, and I think that maybe we're falling in love. Whoa, well her lips, they fit me like a glove. Yeah, 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 I lean in and whisper in her ear, well baby, let's get out of here. She takes me by the hands, it's gotta be just grand if I didn't have a boyfriend. Yeah, yeah, I could be your friend. Wow, if I didn't have a boyfriend. Yeah, yeah, but I do, so I've got to keep my hands off you, off you, off you. Oh, my hands off you. Oh, my hands off you, off you. Cause you've got a boyfriend. Yeah, you can't be my friend. No, yeah, you've got a boyfriend. Yeah, so I guess it's best if I keep my hands off you. Time to leave now, my head is aching, my heart can't take another breaking. I should be taking a taxi home alone, not procrastinating. But then I feel a hand on my hips, and I turn around and see those lips. Her makeup painted on so thick that I swear it's dripping on her chips. And she looks me in the eye, she says, hello there sexy guy. But I see through the lies, I see through the smile, cause I'm getting wise. You've got a boyfriend, haven't you? I've heard it all before, you can't be my friend. Yeah, I know your game, love. Yeah, you've got a boyfriend. Well, I can see it in your eyes. She said, actually, I love you, no I don't, thank you very much. But if I didn't have a husband, 6 kids and a dog, well, maybe I would give you a snog, but I do, yeah. In fact, I see him over there, the one coming at you waving that chair, and I think that, boy, you better run. Otherwise you're gonna come get some, and I think I must have run all the way home if I didn't have a boyfriend. Yeah, I could be your friend. Whoa, if I didn't have a boyfriend. Yeah, but I do, so I've got to keep my hands. If I didn't have a boyfriend, na 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 na, I could be your friend. Whoa, if I didn't have a boyfriend, have a boyfriend, have a boyfriend, have a boyfriend, but I do, so I've got to keep my hands off you. Thank you! I didn't press the applause button hard enough there. Thank you! Alright. Cheers, guys. Right then, you lot. How many of you there have never heard of me before and have just stumbled into this from the Safe Earth Telegram. If you're that person, then say hi in the comments there, because I'm interested, because I can see loads of my fans in there. I'm like, I know you, or you're asking for songs that you know, blah, 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 blah. I'm interested. How many newbies have we got in here? How many undercover virgins? So I've already overrun my time, but I'm flagging a bit, but I'm still all right. I haven't completely lost my voice or anything, so I think I'll play a couple more songs, and then we'll see how we go. So, what's up next? We did that one. I think we got to do One Heart, haven't we? One Heart, which is the kind of climate changey song, seeing as we're doing Safe Earth, raising money for environmental causes. So this one normally goes like this. But that's too much work to play on this guitar. So I'm going to play it like this. And then it's basically going to sound a bit like Boyfriend. But it is different, all right? Oh, not all my songs are exactly the same. Just some of them are exactly the same. All right. This one is called One Heart, One Life. One heart, one life, one planet to inhabit. Only one chance left to hand it to our children in one piece. Before the damage is too much, but only if we all kick the habit now. One heart, one life, one planet to inhabit. Only one chance left to hand it to our children in one piece. Before the damage is too much, but only if we all kick the habit. Ha ha. Until the corporate can incorporate anything above love of money in their mental state, then we rely on the state to regulate all these people to account for all the mess they make. But wait, there's one problem with this proposition, cause whether leading or in opposition, every single politician is on a mission to take his own position, use it for his own ambition like he's on a commission. But it's the same old story, Labour or Tory. But if you want to, just don't ignore me. Until we separate the business and politics, politicians are gonna listen to all the lobbyists. Till we separate the money and the media, people stay obedient and power gets greedier. Until we separate the lies from the fact, well, it's one step forward but it's two steps back. One heart, one life, one planet to inhabit. Only one chance left to hand it to our children in one piece. Before the damage is too much, but only if we all kick the habit now. One heart, one life, one planet to inhabit. Only one chance left to hand it to our children in one piece. Before the damage is too much, but only if we all kick the habit hard. Well, I'm an addict for the oil like the rest of them. Selfishness gets the better of the best of men. It's like the emperor's new clothes are full of holes. May I suggest we take a rest and get dressed again, cause this mess we're in, oh, 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 it isn't going anywhere unless we're investing in, oh, 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 the future generation don't allow the wickedness to win, oh, 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 we're heading for disaster but we can't arrest the trend. Stand testament to a future where humanity is blessed again. Hey, one heart, one life, one planet to inhabit. Only one chance left to hand it to our children in one piece. Before the damage is too much, but only if we all kick the habit now. One heart, one life, one planet to inhabit. Only one chance left to hand it to our children in one piece. Before the damage is too much, but only if we all kick the habit hard. Well, I'm a cynical, lyrical animal, spinning all manner of flammable mannerism till I'm shackled and manacled like that cannibal Hannibal. I'm in it to win it, pushing the limit minute to minute, but barely beginning to get a grip on the basics. Yeah, let's face it, you're wasted, man. You know you never even tasted it, and you don't even know my name. You don't even know you don't even know my name. You don't even know my game. One planet to inhabit. Only one chance left to hand it to our children in one piece. Before the damage is too too much, but only if we all kick the habit now. One heart, one life, one planet to inhabit. Only one chance left to hand it to our children in one piece. Before the damage is too much, but only if we all kick the habit. One heart, one life, one planet to inhabit. Only one chance left to hand it to our children in one piece. Before the damage is too much, but only if we all kick the habit now. One heart, one life, one planet to inhabit. Only one chance left to hand it to our children in one piece. Before the damage is too much, but only if we all kick the habit now. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everybody. Okay, well, I'm afraid this is literally going to be my last one now. So, it's been lovely to play for you all again. It's been a while, hasn't it? It's been a while. In case you didn't know, I've actually got loads of gigs booked now. I've got a massive, epic 27-date UK tour in October. And that's all on sale now. You just have to go to undercoverhippy.com and you can check out all the gigs on there. And I've also got a bunch of gigs coming up just in the next couple of months. Got one in Bristol on the 4th of June. Got one in Frome, one in Bath, one in Guildford, one in London. I can't remember. That might be it. Anyway, check on my website, undercoverhippy.com. You can go and buy tickets to those gigs and ting. Right, this is my last song. What's it going to be? Is it Last Chance to Dance? I've seen someone wants Last Chance to Dance. Pull Up a Chair. Bloody hell. I had to listen to that the other day. I was like, oh, I really want to play Pull Up a Chair again, but I'm afraid I haven't learnt how to play it. But I feel like it's probably got to be Last Chance to Dance. So this is Last Chance to Dance. This is your last chance to dance to me. So if you're just sat there on the sofa looking at your phone watching this, I suggest you get up, put your phone, prop it somewhere, stick it, do the thing, ping it to the TV, get it up on the big screen, get it going through the big hi-fi. Put your little shorts on, your little dancing shoes. Is that what people do, little dancing shoes? I don't know. Whatever you do to prepare yourself for some really, really fucked up dancing where you just go a little bit mental. That's what's about to happen right now. Right nearly now. All right then, you lot, it's been a pleasure. Thanks to Safe Earth for putting this on. Thanks to you lot for coming out and joining me in my dreamlike heavenly studio. Yeah, let's all have a little bit of a boogie. Hello and welcome to the show. Nobody knows where this might go. Open your mind to the sound and let the rhythm of the band take hold. And dance like it's your last chance before the DJ begins to play trance. Just dance. Let the rhythm take hold of your mind, body and soul and lose control and dance. You're the only one here throwing those shapes like you've got no fear. And dance, 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 dance. Hey! Dance like a man possessed, caressed by the rhythm like a hand to a breast. Understand that it's not about the way you're dressed, but whether your moves are the best. Dance like a woman who's got no pride. Forget about trying to attract those guys. Dance till you can't feel your burning thighs no more and you're sweating up a whole dress size. Oh, dance like it's your last chance before the DJ begins to play trance. Just dance. Let the rhythm take hold of your mind, body and soul and lose control and dance. You're the only one here throwing those shapes that you've got no fear. And dance, 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 dance. Hey! like a lunatic. Stop thinking with your dick and trying to look slick. Just pick up your feet to the beat and feel the bass kick. And anyway, the girls love that shit. Dance like a full-blown heart attack. Sweat like a river running down your back. Making a puddle on the floor surrounding your feet. It's deep enough to drown your cat. Oh, dance like it's your last chance before the DJ begins to play trance. Just dance. Let the rhythm take hold of your mind, body and soul and lose control and dance. Are you the only one here throwing no shades and you've got no fear? And dance, 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 dance. Oh! Hello and welcome to the show. I'm sorry, but I've got to go. So open your mind to the sound. Let the rhythm of the band take hold. And dance like it's your last chance before the DJ begins to play trance. Just dance. Let the rhythm take hold of your mind, body and soul and lose control and dance. You're the only one here throwing no shade, so you've got no fear. And dance, 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 dance. Hey! Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming out and joining me. You've been absolutely beautiful. I'll see you next time. Until then, good night. Good evening. Good night. It's kind of night. Good night. When I do those like afternoon gigs and festivals and stuff, and I end that, good night, and I'm like, oh yeah, only 2 o'clock. Anyway, love you guys. It has been a pleasure. Thanks for reminding me what I exist for. It's been a very weird year of not being able to do the thing that I do, because this is what I do. And yeah, so it's been nice to play some songs and share them with you. And hopefully you'll all join me at some of the actual real face-to-face gigs that I'm going to be playing in the next couple of months. Go to undercoverhippy.com, check that out. If you want to support me, you can join my Patreon, patreon.com/undercoverhippy. If you just want to buy me a pint, you could go to paypal.com/undercoverhippy, or no, paypal.me/undercoverhippy. Yeah, other than that, come check out Safe Earth, see what they're doing. It's pretty interesting stuff. And I will see you soon maybe. So yeah, now there's this little bit of a kind of an awkward moment where it's like, oh, I've got to stop the thing. I can't just go bye and then it cuts off. I've got to like get on the computer and stop it. So I'll just keep chatting to you while we do that. Right, let's have a look. Where is this? And if you want to like say hello in the comments, I will chat to people in the comments as I figure out how to close this shenanigans. Yeah. Oh, you can't even see what's going on in here. It is chaos. I've basically had to completely rearrange my room in order to get this set up to work. Back to getting paid to spit on strangers. Yeah, exactly, Bruce. I wanted to play that song for you today, but I've only got like a first verse and a second verse, and it wasn't really a finished song. Michael says, I've seen you like 3 times and you never play Monkey Suit. Do you know what? If you'd come to see us maybe about 8 years ago, we probably would have played it. Yeah, it's because we can't. Basically, what happens is the band only learn enough songs to kind of play the set, and then we can't play any others. But we will try and put Monkey Suit back in there one day. Or I'll try and do it in one of these solo gigs, definitely. Or you could just do what you do best and play Monkey Suit. All right, we'll play Monkey Suit. Press the big red button, says Stuart. Okay. Oh, look. Hello, man. I came here from Safe Earth. Didn't hear about you before, but I loved your songs, says Mike. Ah, awesome, Mike. I'm so glad that we got some new people in here. That's really great. Hey, look, maybe I can just move this over here, and then I won't be entirely staring sideways. Look, we can have that. Look, we can straighten that up a little bit. All right. So, still haven't found the off button. Move that one over there. Who else is here? Look, I only learnt of your awesomeness 2 years ago, says Michael. Oh, thanks, Michael. I only learnt of your awesomeness just now. Just a minute. Oh, look. Uh-oh. I've ruined the magic now. You can see the rest of my room, look. Magic ruined. Okay, right. That's enough of that nonsense. Liz says, I'm a new fan and I really enjoy your music. Oh, thank you, Liz. Following you since Camp Quirky, says Maisie. That was fun, wasn't it? Camp Quirky. Who knows the word zygote? Me, I know the word zygote. Some kind of embryonic stage, pre-embryonic stage. Anyway, I think I can figure out, there we go, end stream. Bye, my beauties. Mwah. Oh, no. Don't you hate that when you press end, like when you're on Zoom and you go end call, you go bye, and then a little pop-up goes, do you really want to end? And you're like, yes, I just pressed end. That's because I wanted it to end at that exact moment. I timed it really well, and you just ruined it, and now I want it to end.